I'll be starting soon. Stream elements work. Yo. Hello, everyone. Right. I am going to be working. Well, I have some new features for my art streams now. I'm playing around with some stuff, so that's pretty cool. Uh, yeah. But anyways, today I am working on the chibis for the Kickstarter for Zos Kias. It's closing in like 9 days. So if you guys haven't had a chance to fund it, want to get in now where you can get the cool limited prizes, rewards, and stuff. All your support is really appreciated. Yeah, so with that, Tessa is up first. I will probably imagine I'd finish her today because I already got a good chunk started. Trevor will be next in line, and then Verdian's the last one. So Tessa's hair has changed quite a lot since I first started drawing her. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by and following. You know, I just realized I forgot to put my background music on. Sorry, guys, I'm making you listen to me in silence. It's probably gonna be loud. I'm sorry. I just said it. Ah, there you go. Okay. Sorry, I accidentally put DLC on the. Okay, there you go. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet or whatever. It's just monotonous music, but you know, background noise. Ah, wrong thing, wrong tool. I personally work really well with background noise. I know not everyone does, but I'm a streamer as well. Oh, awesome! I'll have to follow you back. What kind of stuff do you stream? There's a cat harassing me. Hi, cat. He just headbutted me. Actually played Stardew. I've heard a lot of people talk about it, but I have yet to actually play it. I do love co-op games though. Lately, that's been like my thing. I used to stream more solo games, but I haven't actually streamed a solo game in a long time. Mostly been co-op games. It's always fun to meet other artists though. I like that a lot more artists are starting to stream because I also I have some other artist friends that I hang out with who also stream, and I usually turn their streams on and just draw along because it's nice to just have like that background noise and like you're working with somebody. Speaking of artists that I draw along to, hi Cosplaying Kitten. Cosplaying Kitten is my big sister. That's how it'll work for now. Right now, there until the end of this month, there is a contest going on to redesign Tessa and Trevor's outfits for some fun prizes. I honestly am tired of drawing them. Tessa is a weird character, not because she's a weird character, but because of how she was created. She was originally from a contest I had way long ago, and she was the winning character from that, and it was to make a partner for Trevor. But After like 15 years, I'm going back and like reevaluating a lot of these designs. I'm like, oh, I want to redo them. But I thought it'd be fun to, for the 15th anniversary, to give you guys all a chance to actually design, take a shot too. I think both Megumi and Viridian have had their redesigned art show up and stuff already. Funny, I keep drawing Viridian in that outfit and she has yet to show up in it. She's still wearing her old outfit right now. Gotta finish the storyline though. Okay. No, what would you call her hairstyle? Like a bowl cut? Is that what it is? I mean, it looks a lot more fashionable than I'm used to bowl cuts looking, but... The thing I hate most about drawing Tessa though is her overlay, because she's got like a sheer shirt she wears over her clothes, and I really hate it. It's a pain in the butt. If you actually read Zos Kias, you'll notice that there's a, is it Arcola also had a sheer overlay like shirt in this last storyline too, and both of them already got destroyed because I was tired of drawing them. It's always my joke. I don't like their outfit, I destroy them. Sorry, Ryoma, I apologize. I think he was the first one to suffer from that. One thing I've been like talking to a lot of other artists and people about is like how support systems work, I guess, because I had a friend who basically, I don't think she meant it to be mean, but I was talking about something that kind of upset me with things, and her response was basically like, even if people don't like they might not like what you do or whatever, but they'll still support you. It was really the way she worded it was basically like, you know, they won't like it or follow it, but they still support you. And I'm like, how then? I mean, I wasn't getting at like, you know, throw hundreds of dollars at me for art. I mean, I won't complain, but I was just getting at more like, you know, share a link once in a while, like a post once in a while, comment. I think the biggest issue I have is a lot of times the people who always say that are also the ones who have never actually tried to like look at or read my work or anything. I think that's kind of what the most upsetting is like, you know, they never even put effort in and they're like, no, we support you. I'm like, really? How? You never even tell me like how you think I can do better. Don't tell me you don't like something if you haven't read it. It's okay if you've tried to read it and couldn't, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of this last couple years, especially, it's really come down to you can figure out who your real friends are. I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way either, because I've gotten really close with some people that I never thought I'd get that close with, not because they're bad people, just because we didn't have really schedules that lined up, but with the pandemic and everything, I've been doing a lot more online stuff. Honestly, the Discord cosplaying kitten created and then let me help run too has been amazing. Everyone is so nice on there. Very supportive, and I like it. Did I not turn that off? I don't think I turned it off. Give me a second, guys. You're gonna see my secrets. Secrets! No, it's off. What the hell? Eh? Why am I angry then? Okay, back to... I must have hit a number. I also changed my syncing of my face. So I can have facial expressions when I want instead of screaming in the middle of nowhere. That became a big issue with karaoke. He's singing and it looks like I'm screaming in pain and terror. I'm learning a lot. Actually, I've mentioned this before, but I was talking about a different friend with this recently too, is I feel like my Patreon account has been like strangely really good. Oh, that sucks. I do okay with them on stream sometimes, even if they lurk. I do have one of my friends actually streams at the same time on me, sadly. I try not to, like, I don't have much of a schedule. Tuesdays are the only day I do it. Aw. Well, I don't even mean kitten. I don't necessarily mean people following me. I use it as an excuse to, like, try new things, and I've really found that fun. I've gotten a lot better at anatomy and stuff because of that. But it's definitely hard if you're starting out as a streamer, and there's so many people streaming now, and that doesn't mean that that's a bad thing that people start out too, because it's cool. The more the better. One of the things I still do and did a lot when I was starting out was do a lot of what do you call it, like collab streams? Well, Kitten, I know you support me and I support you. You have been really great during this time. And I love what you've been doing too. Yeah. I try to even put you on when I'm on games, because Thursday I game during Kitten stream because I do tabletop, and it's through Discord, so we don't go in person, but I'm currently the DM, which has been interesting. I keep thinking I'm messing up, but everyone seems to like it. So I always try to put on Kitten streams for sure. I'm just here on Kitten streams to shout camera check every now and then. I usually draw along while I watch her streams, and then I'll look up and be like, oh no, it's out of the camera. Gotta put it back. Which, by the way, Kitten, can you make that something I can redeem my points on? I have all these points on your account, and I don't know what I want to do with them. Besides get your cats fat. Yeah. It's only really a problem for the miniature painting one, which I think is the one that I can usually actually interact with on the most, because that's your Wednesday one. Hey, I just erased part of her hair. I get part of the highlight out. Yeah. I thought that was something important being said. It's just one of my stream elements thing. RTD, you'll be happy to know I added another a bot thingy for my Kickstarter. So I have a thing in here right now for it. It will only be temporarily since the Kickstarter is almost over, but it was a good idea. Thanks for that. Yeah, I have a new thing. Isn't it cool? Which, by the way, Kitten, if you ever want me to show you how to set it up and send you the stuff, let me know. I thought it was cool. Unfortunately, I don't think I can use it for collab, like art collab streams really well. I love doing those, but I think that would probably get in the way. Well, maybe not. It's a weird. It has like a two-part program thing. I'm blanking on the name of the person who wrote the code for it. He was very nice to give us templates and stuff. I just customized it to be like me. Alright, I think that's that. But I'm learning new stuff. I also learned how to do more 3D modeling stuff. So on Saturday's stream, I initially accidentally linked them to my hips. So when I was moving my hips, they moved with my hips, which meant they went off my face a lot. But I figured out how to do it. Which means now I can do things like ears and stuff on people too. I'm learning. I'm not an expert on any of this. Actually, I love to learn, so. Oh, I can do her blush now. Blush. I don't ever like to do it until I have like the hair done because I might miss stuff if it's in the way. I don't even know if Tessa, I think Tessa's appeared on one of the covers. She really hasn't done much. Sorry, Tessa. Yeah, it's a command. It will also auto do it itself. Bye, Twaifu. Okay, I'm gonna actually turn this off now though, because the overshirt is in the way. I do wonder how like some artists go and do like did I change my expression again? Yeah. They Oh, the opacity got killed. Okay. They do it like how I'm doing the fill. They like draw all around it and then erase it, but it manages to not kill the pixel lines. I don't know how they do that. Mine always gets too many like extra. As you see, there's a bunch of like opens areas around here. No, RTD is a sacrifice for sure. Don't you do it like the opposite side? How do you get it so it doesn't leave stuff outside, like excess stuff outside the lines? God damn it. I don't know. Maybe putting it on the number pad wasn't the best idea. Yeah, you can see the little spaces now that I zoomed in more. Like line arts that I would do traditionally don't get them, but the ones I do digitally do, so I don't know. Oh, wait, then how do you erase? Do you just like manually erase it? Because I always thought you were like deselecting or something to erase. Oh, okay. Interesting. That makes sense. Yeah, I missed a spot here. Oh. Ah, okay. Kateimasu. I guess it's about the same energy regardless. Yeah, I got so spoiled because I guess the way I did my traditional line arts, I don't know if it's the ink pen or the scanning or what, but I guess there's a couple extra pixels around the line, so you don't see this. Like, you don't get that gap. I mean, technically, I think it still exists, but you don't really see it. Maybe if you zoomed in a lot more. I'm at 200% now, guys, by the way. So I find these much more visible at 200%. Still haven't found like a style I 100% love, but this style is I changed the style like I guess sometime like mid late last year, because it was technically an experimental style I did on Patreon for one of the Patreon polls. The picture of Kageyama and Hinata from Haikyuu actually specifically, and then I was like, huh, I kind of like this, and I went to a different style for another Patreon thing, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going back. Yeah, a top of Patreon rewards, because I do at least 2 Patreon rewards a month. I also do like a poll, and stuff like that. So that also helps me, like gives me chances to experiment on stuff. I feel like that's the best, because I don't want to do that on people's commissions, but on like art for Patreon, it's fine. I can experiment with styles and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I suppose I could probably get the okay from people to experiment on commissions, but I actually had a couple of people commission me after I changed my style, and I had to be like, guys, I changed my style. Just want you guys to know. And they were fine with it, but you know. The Kickstarter thing. See, I put it in there. I don't know how I set these up. They're always so weird. Yeah, it's also a command. I'm honestly really having so much fun working on the storyline right now, too. In case you guys don't know, Zos Kias also goes up 2 pages a week. So the stuff in volume 14 is going to be cleaner than what you're seeing up online. And also, you'll probably see a lot more of the pages faster. But yeah. But yeah. But that's the vampire storyline. So yeah, Alexandria's a great character. Honestly, I really love working with her, so thanks for that, Twaifu. I'm sorry she's not in the current chapter, though. Her battle is quote-unquote complete for now. So Alexandria is actually based off of my Twaifu in loosely. I personally really loved drawing the scene where she was complaining that Lillian told them to go sit aside, and she just ate a lot of pizza. That's 100% accurate. All right, when you quit HR to become a witch, I'll believe you. Also, feel free to throw a pizza pan at somebody dumb. Oh, that actually reminds me. So the first day, so I started teaching classes again yesterday for the summer session. And the first day of, I teach a manga class for those who don't know, or just to reiterate. And so the first day of class, we always go over story outlining. And I always give them like a couple pages of one of my projects without the text or anything on it. So why am I over here? So this time I gave them actually I've been doing this for the last couple times. I gave them part of this the first chapter with Alexandria and Umishin and Light and Arcula and Yoga fighting the plant demon. And I give them the 5 pages I give them to work with only have Light, Umishin, Alexandria, and the plant demon on it, so they don't have the vampires. But it's great because everyone's always like, okay, when they story outline it without context, they realize that Light is trying but failing. They realize that Alexandria is saving everyone, and then they realize that Umishin is useless. They're like, this guy just looks like he sat there and did nothing. Like, you guys aren't wrong. Yeah, I don't actually dislike Umishin, but that's kind of his thing, is he's a little slow at times. We all know people like that, right? I'm so excited to reveal the new costumes for characters come July 10th. Yeah. Because it'll be an anniversary party on Facebook. And I'll be doing some Twitch streams during that time too, on that day. We're even getting the cake made up. We're gonna cut them in half. I still need to think of what events I want to do. I tried to get some people to give me some input, but you know, people were like, I like doing stuff, kind of. It's not very helpful. What kind of stuff do you guys like doing on an online event? Actually, I'm gonna go do something really weird right now. Don't mind me moving around. It happens. I just didn't like it because it was like, it looked like I was getting cut off at times. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I turned this back on to figure out where the shading goes. I had a really strange dream the other night. I entered Wong and I entered that contest for Spiral Tones from Hello Life, and that we did a cover of it or whatever. And so if you guys haven't seen it yet, you can check it out on my YouTube, which is on my About page. It's the archive page where I archive stuff. It has it. But anyways, so I had a dream that they announced the winners, and like it's not like a rated thing where you're like first, second, or third. It's just like they're picking 30 winners. But in my dream, it was rated, and like first and second place were actually like covers. And I was like, that's cool. They were really cool covers. I don't remember what they sounded like, obviously, but in my head, I was like, in the dream, I was like, wow, these are really good. But third, fourth, and fifth place were sandwiches. And I mean just pictures of sandwiches. I was very upset that I lost to a sandwich. I don't understand it at all. What is that supposed to mean, guys? Do I want sandwiches? I think one of them might have been a turkey club. I already picked out the next song I'm going to cover, too. I actually had picked it out before Spiral Tones. I just, the main reason I'm doing it is because I've always wanted to do it. Yeah, it obviously didn't really happen, but in my dream it was I lost to a sandwich. Well, 3 different sandwiches, and they were just pictures of sandwiches that looked very plain. I have no idea what that had to do with Spiral Tones. I mean, obviously, this is not how it's going to go. And I mean, looking through the other entries, because I found some cool other VTubers and stuff through there, too. There's a lot of cool, like, remixes and covers. There's not a single picture of a sandwich. So. I wonder if it's my new meds, playing tricks on my brain. It's interesting, though. I was like, because, you know, I was so angry in my dream, but when I woke up, I was like, it's a sandwich. What the hell? Have you ever lost to a sandwich? But so anyways, the next song I'm doing for a cover, another obscure serious song, but I've always wanted to do it at karaoke, and like Joy-san doesn't have it. I mean, they have it on like the actual system, but they don't have it on the what do you call it? The like at home version or whatever that we're using. We used the PS4 one, and I was like, oh, that's sad. I want to sing it. I think it's a good pitch for me. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I added some. I have, I guess, what it's called a store now for my Twitch for all those Happy Meals you guys get. Because remember, the fries are different than the Happy Meals. You can do like request things and get stuff, and one of the things you can do is request a song to be covered. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to lose to a sandwich either. I'd probably eat it. Well, unless it's turkey. I don't like turkey. I don't like rye bread either. I mean, I'll eat turkey if it's with something else. Like, I'm okay with it with ham. I really like ham. And sometimes they put it on Italian sandwiches. I'll eat it on those too. But I don't really like turkey. It's a little dry, in my opinion. I eat it once a year at Thanksgiving, and when I do, I just like coat it in dressing. It might have meant both. Perhaps I wanted to both not lose to food and eat it. Also, one of my biggest pet peeves in art is when people draw like extra lines for boobs that don't exist in shirts. Be glad you guys didn't have to hear me while I was watching Shokugeki. That was my big thing. I complained. It's like, no, guys, it's not how shirts work. I just thought about that because I'm looking at her chest right now. Another big pet peeve of mine is Tumblr nose. I hate Tumblr nose. You guys know what Tumblr nose is? So basically, if you don't know, Tumblr nose is head, shoulders, and even toes. Not quite. There's this, yeah, it's red nose. There's this whole style for a while. Like, I don't know what it is. It was just all the artists on Tumblrs were like giving their characters red noses, and like, yeah, a lot of people have some pink on their face and even on their noses, but when they were making them that obvious, it looks like they're drunks. It just doesn't look aesthetic. I don't like it. That does not mean I don't appreciate the art if it's very good quality. I just don't look at the nose. I'm actually really picky about noses on art in general anyways. Like, I don't know why. I don't like noses in general. They're kind of, and just in the way. You need them to breathe though. Puppy and kitty noses are okay. But yeah, if there's like even some of my favorite artists, like they do amazing work, and then every now and then they just do something that has a nose I don't like, and I was like, you just ruined the whole piece for me. Oh. So I try not to look at it. Because I can appreciate the skill behind it. It's just noses. But yeah, Tumblr nose is something I really do not like. Yeah. It just makes me, to me, it looks like they're all like drunk characters. Or sick or something. Like a lot of them too, there was a meme that was going around for a while, and like somebody just took one of the pictures and erased the red on it, and it was so good without the red nose. I'm like, I don't know why they did that. I've also seen the opposite, where they took really good art and put a red nose on it, and we're like, look, it's Tumblr! Actually, it's Rudolph. Yeah, basically. I had somebody today ask me for my Tumblr account. I was like, I have one, but all it does is cross post for my Instagram, which is usually me just copying and pasting stuff from my Twitter. Sorry, guys, I'm lazy with social media. Facebook lately, like my art Facebook gets art all the time, but my author Facebook has been like promotions and like author memes and writing advice, and then my cosplay Facebook has just been like a couple tutorials that I found that were interesting here and there. Cosplay I want to do that I'll never get around to. And yeah, that's about it. I think maybe once or twice a meme, but I'm like, I feel so like I'm so bad at it. How do people keep up social media, man? It's hard. I know they always say you gotta though. Please just let me crawl into my hole. I've definitely gotten better at it, but it's still very time consuming. If I ever get rich, I'll hire an HR person to handle my, or yeah, whatever person, promoter, whatever, to handle my social media so I don't have to. PR, that's the word. It was some symbols. Yeah, HR, PR, same diff. Letters. You know, letters. I mean, I technically do the PR for Occupus Soul on Facebook now, but I don't know, that one doesn't seem as bad. Probably because all I'm usually doing is posting pre-orders. Yeah, HR would be good at any place. Cause yeah, then you'd have somebody to report her to. Just report her to Twaifu. You're right, HR is useless. It says HR. Of course, I know, Kitten, they're not, like, even if you talk to, like, your supervisor or whatever, I don't know if they actually consider any of them your supervisor there, however it works. But even if you were to talk to somebody, like the owner or whatever, I don't think they'd do anything, because, you know, that's their daughter. Nepotism! Yeah. Glad to see that nepotism is still at work. I honestly, like, I don't know, personally, if I owned a business and had my child working for me and they were messing up and not doing stuff right, I would be harder on them than I would a normal employee. I think, I feel like at times my back when I worked at the print shop, I feel like my boss was like that to his son. I mean, his son did slack off a lot when he would come in. To quote unquote help. He mostly did like pressing shirts and stuff. Really simple stuff. Attacked by a meatball? Or did you get attached to a meatball? Well, I actually hadn't decided what I was doing for dinner tonight. Maybe I should make meatballs up. I think I've got a lot left too. I don't have any gravy. Attacked. That's a lot better than being... I'm just this meatball stuck to me. Are you eating IKEA meatballs? When are we going to IKEA? Actually, Mom asked me today when we're going to Mitsuwa. We should go. Yeah. Me too, me too. I'll probably have to, well, I mean, technically, if I wait, I should probably wait till I actually get paid from something. I've been waiting for my car insurance to come out, and it's driving me crazy because it's not out yet. And I'm like, come on, guys, you make it look like I have money on my account. I don't. At least I'm a good girl and don't just spend it, though. Ooh. As long as you work at the university. Nice. Road trip. I mean, I don't mind driving ever. I just drive a small car. So I drive a Mitsubishi Eclipse 4th Gen GS. It's not a very big car. Which is why it got me annoyed for a while, because I had some friends who would be like, "Oh, I want to go places, but I don't want to drive. But you're okay driving highway. You drive." And I was like, "I still drive a sports car." And then they'd complain about it being too cramped and stuff. I'm like, listen, you guys knew what car I drive. Soccer mom car. Well, when we finally find a house, we're gonna get a van for Akiba Seoul. And then I'll have a bigger car. But I'm not giving up my car. I want to keep driving my sports cars. Yeah. You know. I just hate that, they assume I'm driving and then, get mad that I drive a small car. It's like, dude, you knew what I drove. I still drive this. All right. I think that's good for the black now. We were talking about getting vehicle wraps on it. This is a really old art of Tessa. As you can see, I've changed how I draw her hair. It was supposed to look more like this from the get-go, but I couldn't get it right. I mean, I don't really care too much. I get a little car sick is the big issue I have to worry about. But in general, as long as, it's not even that long of a drive, I guess. It's only like an hour. I mean, I've been cramped for like 14-hour drives, so I can't say anything. I don't know if I could handle that now, but I don't even think I could handle the 14-hour drive now. I feel like I aged so much in these last 2 years. And I just changed my face again. Oh, it's because I keep hitting the number pad. I figured it out. So I set all my face expressions to the number pad yesterday. So watch, guys. I can do. This is my neutral. Oh. This is my happy. Now I'm angry. This is joy? Sad. Oh, shocked. My best face. My XD face. It is literally just an XD face. I still have to drive just enough. Yeah, RTD, how dare you? No, that's why generally I don't offer to drive more than one person. Although there's been a time when one of the times I went, I actually drove a different. One of my friends came and she was like, "I don't want to drive, but my car is bigger. You want to drive my car?" So I drove her car. That was weird. But I have a lot more experience with highway driving than most of my friends, just because of the fact that I used to go like long distance car trips all the time, and I always did the night driving because I don't sleep in cars. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, Kid, I don't think you've ever really complained to me about that. But then again, usually if somebody from my tell your car to stop it, yeah, Kitten needs to get a new car for sure. I don't like, I'm still really uncomfortable driving in cities. Like, really busy cities. Like, Chicago still scares me. Oh, stop and go traffic is horrible. Yeah, well, I get motion sickness really easy. I don't when I drive myself, and I actually don't with a lot of people who drive, but there are a number that I do. So, like, if I know I'm driving with those people, I have to take motion sick pills. I carry them in my purse just in case. I used to never have, I was with motion sickness either, but as I got older, I got motion sick on a plane, and then I was like, okay, so then I started taking them and realized I was getting motion sick on, you know, like cars more stuff, so. But yeah, that's why I like highway driving. It's usually a lot more open. Obviously, you can get stop and go every now and then. Actually, I remember when I drove to Dallas before. Sorry, my drink is nearing its empty. That's my straw noises, if you heard that. But yeah, I drove to Dallas a couple years, and one of the times we got there, I went to go pick up a friend first, and they live just outside of Dallas, and because of that, we ended up getting there at a different time than we normally do, and so we ran into, like, I guess what's considered their rush hour traffic. And I was like, dude, this is nothing. I'll take this any day. I could easily handle that. I will say DC rush hour traffic is definitely worse than Chicago, though. And then everyone in California, at least when I was there years ago, seems to drive like they forget that speed limits exist, and that's a little scary. Chicago is just a lot of one-way streets and pedestrians running out in the middle of nowhere, and angry people just cutting in front of you. I mean, although I guess I can't say too much considering I got, you know, rear-ended back in October of last year. Not too far from my house in an area where there isn't a lot of traffic normally. All because somebody tried to... If you guys, like double lane turns, I'm sure you guys have seen those. I was in a double lane turn, and I was in the right lane, and the car in the left lane decided that they wanted to try to come into the right lane and almost sideswipe me, so I hit on the brakes and honked my horn really loud, but I didn't realize that the girl behind me was riding on my ass and not paying attention. And at first I didn't think it was that much damage, so I wasn't that upset, but then when they started looking at it more, I guess when she hit me, she had an SUV. She literally like went under my car, and so she killed the underbed. There was damage beneath the car, and that's what totaled it. Which sucks, because I have been doing really well. I was doing really well on paying off all my debt, and I had finished paying off my car, and then now I have to have another car. I say most of the streamers I do know, I wouldn't say are very big. What do you mean by small? Like Cosplay Kitten that you see talking here, she does art and miniature painting and games as well. Super talented. She is my legit big sister. And then Rana Faye is another one that I do a lot of stuff with. She's an artist too. I've done some art collabs with her. She's super nice. She's actually the one who taught me how to do Copics. I don't think if I follow any other. I think Zillary mostly does crocheting. I don't know if she does any art really. Crocheting and gaming. Most of the ones I know do gamer. I want to meet more artists though for sure. I've been finding more people on Twitter and being like, yeah, I don't know you, but I'm gonna follow you. Make friends. Friends. I hit the wrong thing. I'm gonna change this name. Alright, here we go for this part. I don't think I can. Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually manually paint this. Alright, so her shirt is technically about the same color as her thing. Zillary, speak of the devil. Look who it is. I just talked about you. Zillary, do you do art on your streams, or is it just more like crocheting in games? Yeah, I was just I have a new person who came on, and we've been talking, and she stabs people. I'm sure. No, well, I stab people too, but yeah, I actually don't know Drawable, your gender, so I'm not gonna assume it. Drawable was asking about other small streamers who are artists, and I don't know a ton, but I was like thinking of my friends that I know do streams, so obviously. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever been on one of your streams where you're drawing. I always get your crochet ones. But then again, I think you just stream at weird times. Oh, oops. I'm actually going to be redoing my emotes entirely, because originally I was doing Zos Kias theme, and now then I suddenly decided, nope, I'm gonna do Kojika themed. So I need to redo a bunch of them. I already talked to Wong and Kitten too about doing. Well, I didn't actually ask Kitten, but I talked. Wong and I are gonna have at least one matching one, and I want to try to get some other people in on it too. I don't know. That might be hard to do now that I think about it, because they're not facing the right way. Matching emotes. So the idea I have for at least me and Wong is I want to do, like, you know when you make that like heart shape, like with your hand? Yeah, I just drew on her boob. Scoop shape. Yeah, I want to do one so like it's only half the heart, and you have to combine it with like his to make a full heart. I think that'd be cute. I also want to, I have some ideas for mine. I think I'll do like a maniacal laughter again too, because I do that. And then I also think I might do something that's like, it depends on if Wong wants to go in on with me, because I'll be doing his emotes too. Like a bonk Wong one, so I don't know if it will be like me actually hitting him on the head in mine, or like where it's just like me with a hammer or chicken, I guess, because I use a chicken to hit him. A rubber chicken. You shooting Finn and Merlin. I'll probably just leave my subscription tiers to Kazuhiko and Kalik like I have. I don't know. There's a lot to do on Twitch. I'm not very good with this, guys. Aw. Yeah, Kitten is the one who walked me through most of what I have already on here, so I'm like, but there's always more stuff I'm finding out, and I'm like, oh my god, there was so much more than I was expecting. And I had a request for the light sticks for the karaoke stream, so that's why Megumi with light sticks. So I'll probably do something similar, but I guess have it be me? Yeah, I don't know. I'll think. got all the time in the world, kind of. I am definitely not a big Twitcher. I mean, I twitch a lot, but no, I'm kidding. I do have muscle spasms a lot, but yeah, that's what I was thinking. If Wong wants to go in on that with that, it will probably, because I know he wants like a panic one anyways. Because I mean, if you guys haven't seen too much Wong play games, mostly he screams a lot. Even when we were playing Phasma, he was just like, nope, I'm leaving. Well, he has his own channel too, so that's just it. I figure if, since I always stream with him a lot, some of ours will actually be like a mix and match. Channel redemptions, like what are you consider channel redemptions? Is that like what you spend your points on? Currently I basically am a full-time artist. I used to work at a print shop, but I lost my job due to the pandemic, so I have just been doing a lot of art. But the plus side is it's helped me improve. Channel points, okay. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I feel like most of you guys, when I'm on your channels, you don't have anything fun for me to redeem it on. Give me some dumb stuff. Like, I have like weird noises and shit. Give me something silly like that. Come on, man. Otherwise, I'll just keep feeding all of your cats, because that one seems to be on everyone's, except for mine. But I don't have a camera set up where you could think. I want to, I'm hoping to actually be able to sub legitly to people at some point. I just, without having income and I'm still working on paying off bills, I really haven't had a lot of extra money to spend. And I don't have Amazon Prime. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, I want to actually be a legit sub to you guys too. So I keep getting gifted subs from people to your channels, which is nice. That's how I have them. Like random, I'll be on there lurking and somebody's like, here's a sub. And I was like, okay, thanks. I'll take it. One day I'll actually pay for these. For real, instead of having somebody else pay for it. Honestly, I thought my unreal goal for Patreon was to get 10 patrons or $100 a month. Well, I got 10. It's less than $100 a month, but it would be nice if I could get it up there. How would that work, though? Would you have to be the one buying them, then? Oh, that's cute. I mean, I was honestly pretty happy that I've already gotten 2 Twitch payouts, so thank you guys! One of them was from one of the karaoke nights I did. That was super exciting. I felt really good about that one. Thank you, thank you. Oh, do you? I have to look into it too. I mean, not that I can afford it right now, but... I'm working on it. I have been applying for some jobs that are not scam again. Stupid scammer. Alright, so I'm not going to put too much detail on this top of hers because it's going to be faded once I'm done with it. But I am going to give it some highlights and shadows. Oh, okay. What the hell did I just do? I don't know. Yeah, I don't actually know how much a sub costs. I also want to buy bits because I have not bought bits yet. So I can throw them at you guys. That's not too bad. Wait, do you get bits from ads? I watch ads when they're there. And unlike Kitten, I don't get the really weird ones. Oh, you have to find them. Okay. Yeah, my goal is I want to be able to financially help support my artist friends too. I at least can support them by like following them and watching them and sharing stuff and liking stuff, but I would like to be able to be like, here's money, let it rain. Does my screen keep flashing? Whatever. My goal is one day to be one of those people who can like go out to eat and see like talk to my waitress and find out that she's struggling and be able to leave a $100 tip and stuff. I want to be one of those people. I want to be the people who are like, you guys deserve better. Make it rain, Corgos. Yeah. Let me throw my money. Just give me the money to throw. Now I know how hard it is a lot of times to get like support and stuff, and especially because so many people I know don't have support from their families a lot too. Yeah, that's the hard one. I mean, to be fair, I'm using some of my Patreon money to back a couple people on Patreon too, so that's always really funny. But that's, I know it's not much, and I know it comes out every month, but I was like, I want to support. But yeah, with Twitch, it's not as easy where I can just set it up to like take it out, I think. Plus the payouts aren't like, where Patreon, the payout is monthly. Twitch is when you reach a certain amount, so it's a little different. Okay, let's see how that looks now. I know it looks hideous right now. Yeah, that's always terrifying. She's been really good and managed to barely dip into my savings during this whole time though. So that's helped. Commissions and Patreon and Twitch and stuff have been keeping me afloat for bills for the most part. So I don't have a very big savings account, but it's still where it was before I lost my job. I think I had to take like, once I had to take like 50 bucks out of it, but I was able to put it right back in because I had a tutoring later that week, and so that was right around the amount that I was able to put back in, so I was very happy about that. Yeah, that makes it really hard. For sure. I wish things cost less, or didn't cost at all. But I mean, like, back to a topic I was talking on before some of you guys came on. I think support for friends and artists doesn't always necessarily mean financial support. Like, there are a lot of other ways to support. Like simply like liking stuff that's posted or sharing it with people or, you know, like retweeting or, you know, whatever. Like simple things like that. Or even just leaving a comment. Or randomly messaging. I occasionally get messages from one of my friends who, like, I don't talk to her a lot. And she doesn't really respond to much of my art, but she'll occasionally message me and be like, wow, I really like this piece. And it makes me really feel good. So. I've definitely been trying to get better. It's hard too because like, oh no, I did it again, guys. I changed my face. His social media algorithms are so screwy anymore. Yeah. I try to hop on as many streams as I can from the Discord group we're in, since we have streamers in there too, but I can't always because a lot of them are at weird times. Like, I can't do stuff during the day really because Wong works from home. Yeah. I mean, technically I could set up a bot to do it, but it turns out pretty rough. Yeah, because sometimes it's just like seeing the support and stuff. I mean, like I said, support can mean different things. Yes, everyone ideally can use financial support, but a lot of it too is just knowing that people are like supporting you, like being like, yay, from the, like, you know, cheering squad from the sidelines or whatever. So it doesn't have to be financial. And just sometimes it's just good to know, you know, there are people on and talking with you and stuff like that. That's why, like, I hop on streams a lot, but I tend to be, I guess, kind of a lurker because I'm usually drawing while I'm on those streams, and it's very hard for me to like talk. So I try to like step in every now and then, but some streams I get a little overwhelmed on. Like Zill, I was on your last stream and I couldn't say much because I got a little too overwhelmed with people I didn't know. I think with Ranaface too. Oh, that's sad. Well, my Twitter account is pretty old actually. It was before I started streaming too. I'm an author as well, as an artist, so a lot of it was from that. On some of the author groups I do. Thank you. I'll follow you back too once I'm off of stream. But yeah, a lot of them are like people like we do the in a lot of the author groups I'm in, we do like, hey, I'm following you, follow me back kind of thing. So I got a lot from that. I really like doing collab stuff with people. I like I have, which is Zill, if you ever want to, we can do an art collab stream too. I know I've done some Phasma with you, but we can do an actual art collab stream too. Yeah, I see them all the same names. I get overwhelmed when there's people I don't know and they're talking and I feel like I shouldn't talk. It's anxiety. That's also why, like, I'm really bad at other people's Discords. Like, I know Rana Faye brought this up to me. I hardly ever say anything on her Discord, and I never share stuff, if you've noticed. It's because I have anxiety and I feel like I can't. Even though it's Rana Faye and I know her and I love her. I can't. I'm really bad at that. I didn't know you had a Discord. I can join if you send me the link. But yeah, I'll do the same thing where I won't say anything. When Ranafe wants to be, she tags me. I've noticed. She's right though. That's like the only way to get my, because I can't keep up with too many Discords anyways, and I get too anxious when there's a lot of people, and especially once I don't know, and so I just kind of like lock up. At least in the Discord I have with Kitten, it started a lot smaller and it's grown, but like for the most part I've been able to interact with a lot of people, and I still know a lot of the people in there. Because some of them are also people like we know mutually or ones that only one of us knows, but I've done things with like we've played games with them now, like Phasmophobia or Among Us and stuff, so I've gotten to know them that way. I really like that community. Very good, very good. I also didn't think there was any point in me making my own Discord when Kitten had one. and we had a bunch of the same people in it, so I just didn't see the point in having yet another Discord, which is why I just talked to her and was like, hey, you don't mind, can I just use your Discord? And of course she was totally cool with it. It's easier to set up collab stuff there too. I have some cool overlays that are set up. Like for when we do Among Us, I have a really cool overlay that has everyone's face light up. But no, now a lot of people didn't give me avatars, so they're really creepy because I just gave them simple things. But yeah, I think I'm almost done with Tessa. Sorry, I have an important message. Oh, yay! So, we got a bunch of pre-orders coming today for UTC. That's what the email was about. It's from Wong. And they shorted us a figure. And it's a really expensive, hard to get figure now. And we were supposed to have 7 and they only sent us 6. So we were like panicking. And we just recently asked if we could switch sales reps because our sale rep was really bad. So we did. And he was great. He responded already, got everything sorted out, and they are packing it up to go already. I was like, wow, that's fast. We just found out today because I picked up 9 boxes of pre-orders today. Took them all upstairs by myself. After I did Ring Fit, I'm like, I kind of regret doing Ring Fit this morning. I didn't know I was going to have to pick up that many boxes. I had 1 box this morning to pick up, and then suddenly a bunch of emails come through. You have all these now. Like, it's okay. I had stuff in there too. Yee. Like on a ball, or just like are you using like the exercise ball to bounce? I've actually been really good about keeping Ring Fit up now that my health is doing better. I did hurt my leg a little earlier, and I was like worried, but I still did it because I'm dumb. But it's that part of my leg that, you know, I dropped the books on all those years ago and is still damaged because my body decided it's a permanent shin splint, basically. That's what came back on like the MRI and stuff. They're like, it's not the bone, it's the muscle, and your muscles are like, we don't know what to do. That's good though. I have a foot bike I use sometimes too, on the days where I don't do Ring Fit. I've also been trying to go walking when I can too. Like Kitten came over for Father's Day and we went walking together afterwards. That was fun. And now that she's the same gym team color as me, we can go into Pokemon gyms together and go. Yeah. You know what, Zill, if you ever want to go for a walk, let me know. You're really close. And we could just go walk at Reeder Park. I just don't like walking alone. And my neighborhood isn't really set up great to do walk. I guess I could, but I did it once, but I kind of like get nervous because it's so small. Yeah, today would have been great. But I also stream today, so that's why I try to do Ring Fit on the days I stream, or I'm trying to do it like every other day, or like I'm trying to get it at least like 3 times a week. Unless I have like, if I have a lot of pre-orders to ship, I don't, because that also really wears me out. You would be surprised at how much packing does. But considering my Fitbit always tells me that I went swimming during that time, I'm thinking I move a lot and burn a lot of, or my heart gets pretty, what do you call it, like pumping? Yeah, it gets pumping. I think that's all of Tessa. She doesn't have that many color variation. It's just her stupid overlay that I hate. Okay, all right, now I have to do, how do I want to do this? If I do this, maybe. So this is gonna be weird. So what I like to do is, okay, you guys will stay here though. So my chibis, I like to put a big thing around. Well, I was gonna say, RTD, you've seen how our packing is for Akibasol. It's very intense. Okay, that's good. That's good. I want to put a stroke around her. Good night. I hit the wrong thing. Ah, I'm screaming now. Oh, that is not coming out right. There we go. Yeah, it was nice talking with you too. I'll try to raid you if I see you on too. I just stream at really weird times. Good night. Those aren't bad though. I usually get up and pack Akiba's soul orders and I'm up. What time is your stream, Celery? How am I gonna do this? And I guess that's okay. 3-ish. Okay, so. God damn it! I keep making myself scream. I need to stop using the number pad. What? Why is there a random dot over here? Oh. Oh, the opacity got killed again because of that. There we go. Okay, any other extra dots or any superfluous marks? If I know ahead of time I have plans to do something, I'll get up earlier too. I like this. I usually stay up way too late on Friday because I'm a horrible person. Okay, so Tessa is done. I don't need that. All right, up next is Trevor. I might as well get started on him since Wong is still at his dentist appointment. Notice I'll be on like and getting off and you'll be like, I'm coming on to watch right when we're getting off and it's like 2. Have some random rate right now. It's an experimental thing, so obviously give me your thoughts on it because I didn't really know what to do for that. I did it again. Number pad. I really use my number pad a lot, don't I? Maybe I should change this to something else that I don't use. It's just for it's not for Etsy directly. It's for like it has its own little store set up through Stream Elements or whatever. I think. Let me see if give me a sec. Let me find the link. I should be able to share links in my own thing, right? Sorry guys, I'm on the interwebs. That's why I'm weird. Can I view it? Okay. Take the link. And the 3 subscribing and the read! Yay! Go! Alright, RTD, that is the link. So that's what you can use your Happy Meals for. I got some tips for from Ronafe actually on what to do with it too. But I'm still open for suggestions, and I don't know what the rates should be, so I set them really randomly. So yeah, feel free if you think things are too extreme or whatever. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just here to draw. Everyone is being right back. Yeah, let me make sure my eraser set's small enough too. So yeah, I finished Tessa, so oh, I should probably change that. It's no longer Tessa. It's Trevor now. It's funny because, like I said, Tessa was a winner of our contest, so I did not purposely make this team have 2 T names. But they do. So I think Trevor's outfit is way more obnoxious than Tessa's. I hate the overlay thing on Tessa's, but Trevor's is just like a mess. That's why he needs a redesign too. But he is the other character that is in the Let's Redesign contest. I really hate drawing all his fringe, and I hate drawing his chain. He has a chain around his neck. I don't know. I had some really, like, they're all really old character designs, because most of them, Zos Kias itself has run for 15 years, but most of those character designs are way older than that. Run! I don't know, I just wanted to scream something random. He said back. I normally start with the face when I'm inking for some reason. I just like to do it. I think it's because it's one of my favorite parts to draw. And of course, I face Trevor this way, which is the side he doesn't have his earrings on. Or his earring, because I didn't think about it. I was just like, I like this pose for him. As I've mentioned many a times, especially during Ink October, planning skills, I got this. It's a lie, I do not have it. There we go. I don't know why I ever gave him the cross earring. It makes no sense. Oh, and by the way, I drew all 3 of these on the same page initially, which is why if you notice here, there's some random stuff. That's part of Viridian. I ran into Trevor when I was drawing her, because planning skills, I got them. What are you talking about? They make perfect sense. No, you're right. None of them. They most possible to cosplay though, and they have some function. That's why so many of them are getting updated designs. Is it cheaper? I think I was thinking because custom art takes longer, I guess. Although I suppose if I'm doing a video for it, it will probably take just as long. I do like singing covers, so you're not wrong. What are you talking about? Horan's design makes the most sense. Actually, I think like Horan and Ryoga are like 2 of the characters that are not getting touched. Their design, well, Megumi's new design kind of fits in with there too, so. She gets the color pink. They're all matching. pink, purple, and blue. But they all have the same basic, okay, well, I guess Horan kind of breaks the mold with that, but because they all have the same symbols on them, but Megumi and Ryoga's design look more Japanese, where, I don't know what Horan's design is. Possibly. I didn't think about that. I was thinking of just doing it like how I do. I should probably change that then, or like I said, I don't know. I don't know what the value of those points should be. Because looking at it, it looks like there's a lot of time involved to get them, but I also don't want to make them too cheap because, like, for instance, my price for a custom chibi is, I think, is it $12 or is it more? It's right around that range. And my price for like a custom non-chibi is like 30. But that doesn't include like backgrounds or anything, and that doesn't include really detailed stuff, so it's really simple. Yeah, so that's why I'm trying to put it as like the monetary value, but I don't know the conversion. I've also never, well, I used to take some cover requests when I was younger, but okay, good. Yeah, we'll see, because RTD, you're probably going to be the first one up to be able to buy stuff. I mean, I could buy stuff. I have enough points because I gave myself enough. I didn't want to be number 2. This is my own channel, man. Yeah, this is all new stuff for me. I'm hoping too, when I get settled into a house and get a little more financially stable, I want to be able to get some dye sub equipment again. And when I do, I can actually do some other cool stuff and make more like random stuff. I almost spent my first pandemic check or whatever on it, but I was like, no, I need to pay off bills. I was a good girl. Yeah, digital art is a lot of erasing or undoing stuff, guys. Sorry. You missed this on Tessa because I inked all of her beforehand, but obviously because I do them one at a time, so. I'm not going to get them all done today because tonight I'm going to watch Wong play more Resident Evil and sass him like I have been. Well, the VOD is still up on his channel. I did actually put the archive of that stream on my YouTube because of the fact that I was in it and I got permission, so. So these chibis will be on merchandise for Zos Kias, but it will be stuff limited to the Kickstarter and the 15th anniversary contest. So they won't be available. Well, I might put them up on Patreon in a while too. Because I let some of the other older awards go up on Patreon. I really want to make acrylic stands of a particular someone's someone's new outfits that I have to see if I can actually afford that and how much money it would be, and maybe see about getting pre-orders first. Oh, my drink is empty. I'm sad. I don't like that. That line is horrible. That looks better. Okay, this is gonna be some weirdness going on now. Let's go ahead and do. I guess we'll do the blush lines first. Okay, and then we'll do red. If I could ever remember what shade of color this actually was. So the red on his face is actually like, it's multiplied, so it's a different shade before that. I think it's like pink. Keep playing with that, Zaru. Okay, those were not sealed off. Did you know that this mark on Trevor's face is not actually a tattoo? He just paints it on. He's weird. Yeah, he would, definitely. Kiyoe actually does have a legit tattoo. Her tramp stamp is a legit. Trevor, no, his is just painted. Front! Welcome back, Zil. Trevor is actually one of the only Americans in Zos Kias too. Right! To the side. The side. Outside. I swear, I'm making sense. Don't worry about it, guys. Alright, so let's see. Now that should be sealed. Yeah, there we go. You know, down, up. That's the opposite of down. Now, Zos Kias has like an insane repertoire of where everyone is from. Alright. Look how beautiful it looks right now. Around? I don't know what the opposite of around is. And I don't know. Alright, there we go. That will be good for now. Alright. See, that's I hate his chains. Who would design it like that? Who would do that? Through? Yeah, through would be the opposite of it. And yes, I know it to me. I mean, if you haven't bitched at yourself about a character design, are you even living? I always tell my students when they're doing character design day not to do something too intense because it has to be something they can draw repetitively, and then I do shit like this. I mean, to be fair though, like Lillian's character design, for instance, has always been complex, but when I first started drawing her, I didn't draw a lot of the complexities because they were too hard for me. But as I got more comfortable with her, I started drawing more. And it's back to looking like it started. Mermaid doesn't necessarily mean complex, though. I have a mermaid in Zos Kias. She's pretty easy to draw. I mean, okay, she's in there, but... Okay, yeah, the scales. No, I don't know. The way I do my scales wasn't too bad, but... I think now she would have been harder, but she hasn't been in there for a while, and I don't intend to bring her back. She's not important to the story. She was important in the beginning. I mean, the same thing could be said for, like, Draggle. Yeah, like, when you do them individually, yeah. But are you going to be drawing her repetitively? Like, over and over again? That's where it really gets you. Here's another thing I hate, his fringe. Ah! You have a background and not even her. Give me 1 second to double check something. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. I do that, too. Sorry, I'm looking at my picture of Trevor. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that seems like that'd be hard to finish for that time, though, to be fair. Actually, I'm pretty sure the last time I drew Sarah the mermaid from Zos Kias was for Mermaid several years back. Because, like I said, she has... Oh! Fuck. Alright. I'll do that. Well, I guess it's not too bad. Aha! I did it on the wrong layer. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, like, I can only do 1 challenge a year, so I do Ink October. Oh, I left those guys. Oh no. Oh no. That works. Close enough. Just gonna turn off this layer so I don't draw on it again. Oh no! RTD, how could you? Oh, really? Well, we have really good internet here, like super fast, which is why I don't usually have lagging problems. But yeah, Twitch itself can be weird. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys have heard Wong say he upgraded to like business class here. What internet provider do you have, Ronafe? I'm being nosy. Oh yeah, it's super nice. I love it. Oh, this is the exact same one we have. That's what I was wondering. I think it's like the best in this area. Yeah, because like, we were taking all of the yeah, we have not. We were doing okay with the other one for a while, but then like he was like, you know what? I want to be able to stream in higher res because it's long. So yeah, and then even I archive the photo. You know, I archive our streams. Well, like I archive the ones I stream in some way or whatever. I have them set to record, and like I was resizing them down afterwards to shrink them for it, and he was like, that's too much work. So he just upgraded. Ah, that makes sense. He just wanted faster internet. Yeah, it's pretty lame reason. But I mean, to be fair, sometimes Akiba's soul can get pretty crazy too, so. Like this Friday coming up when we put up like over 100 figures. Plus we have another box of trade-ins that just arrived. Yeah, he's finally gonna put up those trade-ins, guys. They're technically all ready to go, but he decided not to put them up on yesterday. Wait, what's today? Tuesday? On Sunday because it was Father's Day. He was like, some people might not be at their computers, and I don't want to have them miss out. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything particularly that I think would catch your eye around a fate, but maybe there is. I mean, I told him it was fine to post them today, or yesterday, because I'm like, I can pack them, but he's like, I want people to have their paydays so they have money for stuff too. That's right, guys, he knows. You're always interested. I mean, to be fair, as the person who gets to go through all these, like, there's some really cool stuff. I'm like, I don't even know half these series, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is so nice. That looks way too bad. will give me my exercise. The post office and UPS store will love us. I spend a lot of days running to the UPS store and or post office. Sometimes even multiple trips. I think my personal favorite was right after the shipments started really like coming into the country again. I think we had about 24 boxes of pre-orders come in. 3 trips in my mom's van with just her, so stuff was on the front seat, and 1 trip in my car to the UPS store alone. I think all the post office stuff was just in Wong's car though, but it was still a lot. I actually, even my Etsy orders, I just send to ship at home. I use PayPal shipping though for it, or, well, PayPal shipping for most things, Etsy shipping for Etsy orders. And then I just drop them in the post box. If it fits. But yeah, I'm getting to the point where I walk into all these places and they know me. Like at UPS, they don't know me by name, they know me by box number. The post, they don't know me by name either, but they do know me. They're always like, oh, it's you. Like, yeah, it's me again. Ah. I'll have to see. I have a stream on Saturday, and then I'm going to Kitten's house. So I'll have to see what time, and let you know. I have to double check my schedule. I'm done with it. Yeah, Saturdays tend to be a little harder for me because, well, like I said, sometimes it's okay. I'll check though, and I'll let you know, Zill. Sunday I'm also seeing Kitten, but she's coming up here. She has something else to do in the area, so we're hanging out afterwards. Yeah, Wong's out this weekend, so I made plans with Kitten because I was like, I'm gonna be sad all alone. Go harass the kid. Yeah, Saturday I might be able to do earlier. I just gotta check what my... I don't even know what my own schedule is, guys. I'm really bad at this. Yeah, I need to double check what time I'm streaming at, so... And as long as I get up early enough and we don't have... Because the pre-order shouldn't be going out yet. My prepaid pre-order should already be out. I'm hoping... The biggest problem is going to be how many outgoing I have from trade-ins. Oh wait, no, never mind. Wong said I could ship on Monday, so I won't have that. So I should have time. Yeah, I get up and do Oculus Soul stuff right away, so that tends to be my Saturday morning. Because, you know, the post and stuff isn't open as late. I'm pretty sure I stream pretty late. Well, not super late, but... I think I started 11? No, that's not right. 1? Yeah, well, the post office closes at 2 in Cherville. If you ever need to, the Highland one closes at 3. Don't worry, I know all the secrets of the post office. Secrets. UPS also closes at 2, so that's why I'm like, if I ever have pickup, I have to go get it right away too. And sometimes I can't fit it in my car. I mean, the last several weeks we have not actually had pickup. Yeah, I was gonna say, depending on how small it is, you might just be able to, you know, shove it in the box. Oh. Yeah, if it fits in your mailbox and it's prepaid, they'll pick it up. That's how I always send stuff out. If it's small. I can actually fit Jeep plushes into my mailbox usually. And obviously bookmarks and stuff and bags from Etsy go in there. Back when I used to do the mirrors, those never went. I always had to go into the post office proper. Yay! And then like Oculus Soul orders, the reason I have to go in is because there's so many. Oh, I never schedule a pickup if it's small. I mean, everyone always puts outgoing mail in. If it's big, I would. Yeah, like I put it out before delivery happens. I'm not gonna make them come back out. That's why you have flags on your mailbox. You're supposed to put them up. Oh, right. You're in an apartment. Well, houses have mailboxes and flags. Although I told you, Ranafe, if you ever need to actually, you know, ship stuff out and are worried, I drive past your place all the time because the UPS store is right there. You can still go. I actually get dressed every day just to make myself feel normal, because I don't really, I mean, I leave the house more than I used to because of Occupus Soul, but if I don't get dressed, I don't get anything done. So I get up and then get dressed, because I know I had somebody was really shocked that, like, they're like, wow, you don't just sit around in your pajamas all day? And I was like, no, I'm never gonna get anything done that way. I at least get dressed, even if I don't go anywhere. Yeah, I mean, even if I was working from home, I still would. I don't mean I get dressed professionally. I didn't say it had to be, like, non-comfy clothes. I just clothes that I didn't sleep in. I do wear jeans, though. I actually find jeans really comfy. After I got the costochondritis, I couldn't actually wear a bra for a while. But luckily, it was winter for the most part, so I was just wearing huge sweatshirts, and nobody could tell. Yeah, even if I'm sitting around. Like I said, it just, my personal thing, it makes me feel more productive. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, though. Alright, bye, RT! Have fun! I probably won't be on much longer anyways. It's actually the first time in a while I've done like a 2-hour art stream. Oh my god. I'm actually in charge of dinner tonight, though. Haha, I can hide the ends of those, make it a little easier. Yeah, Trevor's design is an entire mess. He will definitely, even if I don't like any of the designs that show up in the contest, he will definitely be getting a change of design. I just don't know what yet. He's got that whole cowboy meets Native American vibe going on. Probably what has a deadline, although I know how that is. I got so burnt out for a while. I had so many commissions that I really wasn't doing anything I wanted to for myself, that it was like so nice to just sit back one day and be like, I'm drawing this for myself today. I blow hot and cold with Zos Kias. Like, some days I'm really excited to work on it, and some days I'm not. depends on my mood. And how many mean things people said to me that day. Nah, I don't think anyone really says mean things. Just some days you wake up and you're like, I don't feel good, or I don't feel very confident. It happens. Alright, so I am gonna go ahead and stop there for the night, because I want to go start prepping dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, so I'm gonna go raid our fridge, but yeah. So that was the art stream. Go away, go away, go away. Next Tuesday will be the other art stream. This Saturday is my Japanese lesson stream. The one I forgot the time on. Wait, do I have this? I don't have it. Oh, I do. I have the window open. Let me see. Blah 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 blah. Give me a second, guys. I have it. I don't know my own dates. Thank you. 1 p.m. Ranafe knows. I was trying to stay off of Ranafe's stream, is why. So 1 to 3 is my Japanese lesson. It will just be basic beginner Japanese for people. So if you have some knowledge, it will probably be some stuff you know, but feel free to join anyways. It's more for newbies. If it goes over well, I'll be doing more in the future. I did officially announce the karaoke date for July. It's going to be the 24th, and it will actually be with Ranafe. So it will be a different collab stream for. I won't have Wong this time. I'll have Ranafe because it's Calafino. And other than that, I'll probably be on Wednesday doing something like Phasma or something, and then tonight I will probably be on Wong's stream, harassing him with Resident Evil Village. So that will be later at night, but be sure to check that out if you can. Other than that, everyone, have a good night. Go eat something yummy.